Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another American Horror Story Hotel reaction. This will be episode 2, and just to clarify, obviously episode 1 that I put out was recorded I think last year, maybe 2 years ago, year and a half. That was before I'd started Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show. It was just after I'd finished watching Haunting of the Hill House, and I wanted to do like a duo reaction, so I invited my friend round, and we recorded episode 1 of Hotel, because he told me that it didn't matter that I didn't watch season 1, 2, 3 or 4. Like, we just jumped straight into season 5, episode 1. And then when I had uploaded it, I had comments telling me that it would be a lot better if I watched American Horror Story from the beginning. And so that's how it came about. So basically, if you're wondering why the setting has changed, so obviously we were sat on a sofa. That was where I used to live, and that was recorded a year and a half ago. So yeah, that's that out of the way. I actually rewatched episode 1 as well, just to jog my memory. It looks promising. It does look promising, this series. Obviously, you had the main detective. He actually ended up losing his son, Holden. I don't know how long ago. But he was at a fair, and he went to like some merry-go-round thing with his son. So, and he put his son on the horse, and then as it was spinning round, it span back round and Holden was missing. But there was something, man. The detective, he like walked off. So it was kind of his fault, because he wasn't really watching his kid. But he kind of like looked at his phone, and he was like smiling at a text. So I don't know, man. That could be me looking into it, or it could just be the show saying that he was just distracted by a random text message or something. But I don't know. Could he be cheating on his wife or something? That's a huge accusation there, but it's just something I picked up on when rewatching episode 1. Someone actually told me that the detective was Edward Mordrake last season. I didn't even clock. And it makes so much sense. And I can see it now. I can see the detective as Edward Mordrake. And when I rewatched it as well, fucking Spaulding, he looks so funny in that drag. So funny. Like, when I first watched episode 1 with my friend, and I'd never seen American Horror Story before, I just passed it off as like someone else, like, and just another person on this show. But looking back on it and re-watching the episode, it's fucking Spaulding, man. It's just funny seeing him like that. And then you had Kathy Bates as the secretary. She actually ended up like torturing these 2 Swedish girls in the beginning. And she said something. She was like, I need to get you... She wanted to flush out all the bad shit in their bodies so they could be ready for something. Now, we know that we also saw Lady Gaga and the other guy. And the other guy was actually played in Freak Show by, I think it was Del's boyfriend, the one that Dandy kills in the caravan when they get into their underwear together. So yeah, Lady Gaga and him, they're both vampires, obviously, because they like hypnotized this couple to come back to the hotel, and then they had sex, and then during sex they killed him and like drank their blood and stuff. So I think Kathy Bates was getting those 2 girls ready for Lady Gaga and the guy, maybe, I think. And then there was like a backstory right at the end. Kathy Bates is actually there because she wants to watch over her son, but her son can't die anymore because he was taken in by Sarah Paulson. Sarah Paulson plays Sally with the blonde hair. So Sally dragged in Kathy Bates' son, drugged him up with like heroin or some shit, and then he actually died. He actually did die. And then Kathy Bates pushed Sally out the window, and she died, but obviously Sally is still alive, but we'll get to that. And then Kathy Bates walked back into the room with her dead son, and Lady Gaga was there. And maybe Lady Gaga turned him into a vampire. But yeah, anyway, I feel like there is some Murder House vibes going on where if you die at this hotel, your spirit lives there. I reckon that's the case, because when that really cocky guy came in and he wanted a room, Kathy Paytes gave him number 64. Number 64 was where the detective got a call saying, "Oh, I'm going to murder again tonight in room 64 at Hotel Cortez." And that's where the guy rented it out, and then he got fucked in the arse with like a fucking, I don't even know, man, like a blade or some shit. I don't even fucking know. But anyway, Sally was like not there, and then as the guy was going up the stairs, she suddenly appeared, like she made herself known. I think there's some spirits in this hotel. Oh, Holden is at the hotel as well. Sorry, I thought that was just obvious. Holden's at the hotel. The detective saw him. We also saw Lachlan, the new manager who wants to take over. The new manager's son got taken by Lady Gaga into this secret wall. So obviously there's secret walls and shit now. Secret like passageways. And he got taken to like a massive white room with candy and video games. And that's where we saw Holden. Like Lachlan saw Holden there. And then right at the end, the detective checked himself in to room 64, I think. Room 64. Because someone, somewhere hacked the detective's wife's phone to say, "Help me, come help me, I'm in trouble at this place, at this address." He went there with his daughter. And then he found 2 hanging bodies. I don't know who the bodies were. But yeah, the guy who keeps calling up the detective is like toying with him. So the detective took it upon himself, for the safety of his family, to like move away. And he moved into the hotel. Like he's going to stay there. I don't know if that's like a permanent decision or a temporary one. But I think because he saw his son, like a vision of him, like running off, there's a bit of that, like he wants to be there for that reason, to see if Holden actually is there. And he also wants to be there because that's where the voice on the phone told him he was going to be at room 64 and he's going to kill again. So I think there's a bit of both going on. Anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm just going to start episode 2. I've said what I thought was the most standout shit. Fucking hell, man. These episodes are long, innit? Okay, episode 2 is 1 hour and 11 minutes long. Like, oh my god. Anyway, let's go. Episode 2. Oh, it's called Chutes and Ladders. Yeah. Different levels to the hotel, maybe? Could that be what it means? Oh, it's the guy that got fucked. Jesus Christ, how far is that? Oh, well, that's him that came out of the bed. Oh my days. Shit is interesting. So that guy that Sally put in the bed, he must turn into something. I don't know. I'm trying to get my head around the whole blood thing. So the kids, hang on, let me pause it. The kids sucked the blood out of the woman, and then Kathy Bates extracted it through like a vein, put it into a glass, and then gave it to them. Why do they need the kids are needed to extract the blood for Lady Gaga. But why? Can Lady Gaga and the guy only like taste fresh blood, like only when it's during sex or when someone's being hypnotized by them, maybe? Like, I don't know.
Turn down service.
No.
Well, I didn't see his lips move. Did he say no? Whoa! Oh, fucking hell. Fuck. Forgot there was jump scares in this. Let's turn the shit louder, big boy. Whoa! Okay, maybe let's not. Let's keep it down. Let's keep it down. What is it? Is this another dream, or is this actually him now?
The hour between 2 and 3 a.m. is always the worst.
Ah, yeah, it was 2:24, wasn't it? 2:24 on the clock. Last episode.
John, you have a package.
Package?
Hotel Cortez. That's where you're staying, right?
Yeah, at least they know where he's staying, man. So if he goes missing, they know.
Honey, this is a grown-up party.
No, it's she can sit with my son, Lachlan. Lachlan, this is Scarlett. I'll take her tickets.
Oh, Lachlan, take her to the fucking magical wall, baby.
Will booked Tristan Duffy for the runway. And with him, you can always expect something quite unorthodox.
Tristan. What?
That's not Dandy, is it? Is that Dandy? Ah, she's crying. Why is she crying? Hypnotized.
The show is not over.
It is for me.
What the fuck?
I'm done with modeling.
Lady Gaga hypnotized him then, not to lash out. Oh. Yeah, Holden.
Nothing wakes them up. Watch.
Why did he do that, man?
What do you think you're doing?
I know there's coke in here.
I can smell it. I made a rule to stay away from junkies. But I'm gonna make an exception with you.
Let him go.
This is mad, man. This is some mad shit. Oh, no. I don't want Dandy to die again. Fuck. Just go find the stairs. Ugh. Oh, he's a thieving bastard. Oh, of course he is. He's trying to find coke as well. He's a bit of a prick, to be fair. I think because I know it's Dandy, I'm like, I don't know, I want him to live, but he is a bit of a prick.
Take any piece you like. None of it has any meaning for me.
You look like you need a drink.
Yes, bruv. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm good.
Is he playing Englishman?
I'll show you what you've been dreaming of.
Yes, sir. Stop your sniveling. I found this one in the bar, sir.
That was quick. Oh, shit.
Well,
Yeah.
you gotta go out and grab life.
Oh, Jesus!
Laundress.
Yes, sir.
Replace the linens.
Right away, sir.
Fucking hell, man. There's a lot of characters to keep up with. Even though I know some of the faces.
Let's go home now. I am home. I like it here. You could come to visit whenever you want.
Oh, that's a fair deal. I would love this room, man. Fuck! I would fucking love this room. Does it have a PS4?
Can I take a picture?
Oh, he's a vampire. He can't show up in pictures, man. Yeah, vampires don't do that.
Okay, here we go.
Ah, you could have got the picture at least. Okay, now. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, he does appear in pictures, so he's not a vampire then. Ah, or maybe it is just distorted.
I would do me. No zits, no blackheads.
Oh, he's a vampire now, isn't it?
Are you throwing me out? I love you.
Ah, don't fall in love.
Aren't you gonna frisk me first? Whew. It's been a long time since a man spun me around like that. I was a few years younger. I didn't even enjoy the cups.
Enjoy this. Believe me until you start telling me everything that's going on in this place.
Well, if you want to know what this place is about, you have to know about the man who built it. James Patrick March. He put every atom of evil in his being into building this hotel.
Mr. March? Mr. March! There's a problem?
I'll be right down.
Oh. Ah, shit, man. It's Jimmy.
He wasn't just building the finest hotel Los Angeles had ever seen. It was a perfectly designed torture chamber. An engineered alibi. Secret chutes and rooms to hide and dispose of the bodies. Hallways with no exits. The walls were lined with asbestos so they could mute the screams. He had a wife.
No,
They say he forced her to watch the torture.
I like it.
Gaga.
Oh.
No one knows how many died. Rumor has it he averaged 3 a week.
It must have been Gaga. 1925 it was built, and she was born in 1904. Oh my god, this is crazy shit. Wow.
Well then. I guess I'm just going to have to kill God.
I'll fetch you a clean shirt.
They say somebody turned him in. No one knows who, but I'm betting on the wife. With him gone, she got everything. All those millions.
How did he get the thing as well on his neck? Death by hanging? Did he get hung?
Would you do me the honor of making me your last one? Your last meal?
Miss Evers.
Fuck. Yeah, he died there, so they all live there, man. Yeah, it's murder house vibes. That's his first victim.
Each
but your hop and badge action is a total deal breaker for me. I've got rules.
Wow. Fucking hell, man. That was a long-ass episode. That had so much shit in it. I can't even remember everything that happened. I don't even know where to start. We'll start with Jimmy. Or March. I'll call him March, okay? March is his name. That's his certain John. Is it John William March? So John March. He built the hotel. Do you know what it reminds me of? The hotel. I'm sure this is based on a true story. I'm 100% sure actually because I read it. But there actually was a serial killer that built a hotel with stairs that led to nowhere, with hallways that led to nowhere, and he killed people inside it like it was just a huge maze. Like there'd be stairs leading up to like 3 rooms, but there'd be no windows at all. Like it would just be like some massive torture chamber where this guy killed people who stayed over there, I think, or something. I'm pretty sure this is based on a true like story. But I still don't get the whole coming back to life thing. Obviously John William March killed himself. That's how like he shot the girl in the head in the room where Dandy was. And he revealed that he had the mark there, and now we know that he actually died. So it must be then people who die in that hotel, they stay there as spirits. He actually was a serial killer. I wonder if this March guy must be based on this real serial killer who done this shit. Sally is definitely a spirit. John William March. Was it Miss Iris? The cleaner woman? Donovan? I don't know what's happening to Donovan. Oh my god, there's so much shit to talk about. So Dandy is the new Donovan, it looks like, because Lady Gaga wanted Donovan to move out. I don't know what that means with Kathy Bates. Is she allowed to leave because Donovan has to leave? Is that what's going on? Okay, I might do a new thing, yeah, because these episodes are so long. I'm just going to skim through it and then talk about the episodes. Okay. Holden. With the picture being taken of him, but it was all blurry. Now, maybe it was because he went for his sister's neck. Is it because he went for his sister's neck? Or is it because vampires cannot be seen on picture? Like, it was distorted for a reason. Like, it was purposely distorted because they can't be captured on pictures. It's like the reflections as well. Vampires can't be seen in reflections either. And the detective doesn't believe... He didn't believe his daughter. Even though he looks at the picture after, he might... If you would know your own son even if it was like blurry, you'd still be like, whoa, maybe she's right. Maybe she could be right on this. You'd look into it a bit more, innit? But yeah, that's that. I think he's going to see more of Holden as he stays in the hotel. Not much else to say on that. Yeah, then Lady Gaga made Dandy her new kind of subject. Vampire subject. She told Donovan to fuck off, pretty much. She said, my experience with Dandy was so much more... One of the most erotic experiences she ever felt was with Dandy then, like turning him. So Donovan, that's the last we saw of him. Okay, and then there was the story about the hotel being built. With the death chute and shit. And he was like bricking up a girl in the wall. And the wife. Ooh, the wife. I reckon the wife is Lady Gaga. Because it was 1925 when it was built. And Lady Gaga said to Dandy that she was born in 1904. So that's what, 21 years old? I believe that you can get married. People, I swear people in like the 1900s. I say this as if I was born in 94, but I swear people in the 1900s, they were getting married like ASAP. As soon as they turned 18, 19, like marriage, straight away. So I can believe that. I reckon John March's wife was Lady Gaga. And there's something about spirits and vampires. There's something about that. Maybe they can't see each other. But then who would have turned Lady Gaga into a vampire? Unless she was cheating on John March, and then that's why she ratted him out, so she could get his millions. Because she is the owner. She was the owner before Will Drake took over. So maybe she's always been the owner from 1925 until this current time period now. No one's just ever questioned, like, why is it the same owner for like 80 years? I guess it is believable. Yeah, it would be, yeah. I reckon I'm onto that. I reckon Lady Gaga was married to John March, and she ratted him out so she could have the hotel and have his millions. And the 10 Commandments thing that we saw at the end, someone's recreating John March's 10 Commandments. Fuck, man, I feel like it's another copycat killer, like from Asylum. Or is it the son or something? Did John March have a son? Is it John March's grandson or something? Did Lady Gaga and John March have a kid before she turned and before he killed himself? That's if Lady Gaga and John March were together. I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now because I could be really, really wrong. And this could be embarrassing. My predictions could be embarrassing if I talk anymore, I think. But yeah, someone's out there copying what John March did. It was like immigrants working on a Sunday got killed for it. Cheating on your wife or your partner. That was the guy that got stuck inside the woman in episode 1. The 2 people that were hung up in the building that he got the text from. It was 2 brothers or something that betrayed their parents. I don't know. I didn't really catch that. But it was something to do with their parents. And then right at the end, Lady Gaga and Dandy had a bit of a celebration. His first victim was a fresh, clean kill. And she didn't want to participate. She wanted to watch. She wanted to watch instead. She was like masturbating to that. She was like really getting off on that. Oh, what if she was John March's wife? And she gets off to like the murder because it reminds her of John March. But why would she rat him out? Oh, I don't know. I need to stop talking, I think. I feel like I need to stop talking. I'm enjoying it though. Even though it was an hour and 11 minutes long, I only really looked at it when it was 5 minutes left, so it went quick. And when it cut to a black screen and went to the last bit, then I was like, whoa, is this still not over? But then there was 5 minutes left, so I only looked once, and that was when it was 5 minutes left. So, very interesting series. I wonder what Kathy Bates is going to do now that Donovan's left. I still want to know more about Spaulding. I want to know more about his character. Or her character, I don't know. I don't know if the character is a transvestite or not. I don't know if it's someone in drag. Like, it's not really specifically said what Spaulding's character is in this series. But yeah, there's vampires, there's spirits. People who die there definitely live there forever. And there's something about vampires and spirits not crossing or something. Like, it's like 2 worlds. Like, they can both live in this world, the hotel, but they can't cross paths. Because I don't think I've seen a scene with Sally or Lady Gaga yet. First episode, we saw one of the blonde Swedish women run away because Sally let them go, and then Kathy Bates ran after her, and then Lady Gaga slit his neck, and then Kathy Bates was like, I don't know how she got out, I'm really sorry. So maybe vampires and spirits can't cross. I don't know, man. Like, they can both live in this world, the hotel, but they can't see each other, cross paths, they can't interact. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a separate floor for vampires, a separate floor for the spirits where John March is and the cleaner woman. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking though. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full reaction to this episode, the hour and 11-minute reaction, over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reaction to episode 1 of Hotel. You can also watch the full reactions to Season 1 Murder House, Season 2 Asylum, Season 3 Covenant, and Season 4 Freak Show. Every reaction to those episodes are on there in full. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 2 of Hotel. That would mean that episodes 3 and 4 are on my Patreon as well in full. So if you fancied it, you can sign up and you can watch ahead of my YouTube schedule. If not, you'll have to wait for me to upload my reaction to YouTube. So yeah, very good episode. I enjoyed that. Lots of things going on in my head that I want to delve into a little bit more off camera. Not like speaking it out loud, but like trying to think of some stuff. Like small little things are going to come back to me. Stuff from episode 1 and now stuff from episode 2 is going to like mix. And I'm going to be like, oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 3. Take it easy.